Your sellers have content absolutely everywhere, ranging from Google to Slack to their local machine. You also might have a couple external content repositories, maybe content sitting out on Vidyard or YouTube, but you want to have a native experience. And ultimately, you want to be able to track all of the content engagement, whether it's your seller consuming the content or maybe a possible prospect or customer to be able to drive the sales funnel and sales motion. This is what the Content Enablement Platform is all about. Appinium's Content Enablement Platform, or CEP, is 100% native to the platform. So what we're looking at here is a content admin's experience directly inside of Salesforce. So you can manage all the various types of content directly inside of your Salesforce org. So from the Appinium perspective, Appinium is all about helping play and track the content. We don't care where it's stored at. As you can see, you have the ability to upload content directly into the platform. You also have the ability to stream content from YouTube, Vimeo, and Vidyard. And you can also pull content from cloud storage providers like Google and so forth. So ultimately, this is all about delivering a cohesive content experience directly inside of Salesforce. So this is how you manage the content. And one of the beauties of this is being able to manage who exactly gets to see this. You also have the ability to add what we call Appinium sharing rules. Maybe only certain sellers who sell certain products should see certain types of content. You have the flexibility based on the data that you have inside your Salesforce org to drive the visibility of that content, looking at user fields, looking at contact fields, account fields, and so forth. Tons of flexibility to be able to manage who gets to see what at the right point in time. So if we switch and transition from the content admin experience to a seller's experience, again, this is all about being in the flow of work. Here I'm directly inside the Salesforce org. I have my content selling dashboard. And for me, I want to understand from a sales motion who's hot right now. So I can quickly see content that I've sent out, who's consuming it, and exactly how they're consuming this content. This works for leads, works for contacts, works against accounts and opportunities, which we'll see just in a second. Tons of flexibility in terms of how this is rolled out. This also works against custom objects to be able to relate content to. As an internal seller, I'm looking at this from an opportunity perspective. Again, 100% native experience. We can deliver the Lightning components to be able to drive the workflow or embed the Appinium player directly inside your own custom workflows. So what we're seeing here as a seller is we have some content that's been related. This seller has either sent this content previously or uploaded maybe a thank you video to be able to send it. Somehow they've consumed and interacted with this content against this opportunity. We can see here too, we have the marketing team that's recommended us some content. So here what we've done in this scenario specifically is we're surfacing content against competitors here. We can also see that they're selling some very specific products and also just some generalized sales training. The mapping of how you're surfacing content looks at any of the fields that you define in the opportunity. You can provide ranking based on those fields. So you have a lot of flexibility to deliver the right content to the right person. Now, let's say I'm a seller, I've been recommended some content here, and I want to send this out. So you can see some of this content is available to be sent. Some of it I can only watch. So if I just wanted to watch it and it was recommended to me as a sales rep, I can see this content right here. And as I play this and I'm consuming it, it's all being tracked inside your Salesforce org. So 100% native, leveraging your Salesforce reports and dashboards, and 100% completely customizable. So if I want to go send this out to one of my prospects, I can hit share. I have the ability to send this straight away. And all I have to do is look up some individuals. This will pull up your opportunity teams to be able to send to your internal people, as well as all of the contacts associated with this opportunity. You can also search across accounts if you need to be able to do that, if you happen to be working on a deal that has multiple accounts and multiple contacts. So all I have to do here is select Kristen, and I want to send it to her. And I can also populate it with some email templates. So these are, again, being back to being native. This is all about Salesforce classic email templates that we can create. I go ahead and select it. Marketing's already developed this for me as a sales rep. And boom, I now have my content directly in line in the overall email that I want to send out. So ultimately super customizable in terms of what this is all about. This is all about Appinium being able to play and track this content no matter where it sits and no matter who's consuming it. So I go ahead and send it, and then I can track it just like in the last dashboard that we saw. You'll be able to see that I, as a seller, can see how Kristen is consuming this video content. The other thing that we'll take a look at really quickly, if you make the transition into Experience Cloud or you're trying to support partners or external users, the same rules apply here. 100% native. These are all Lightning components out of the box for us. So you can allow partners to be able to send and track this content as well. So if you're driving CRM functionality from a partner perspective, these folks can also see specific content based on the Appinium sharing rules, and they could send it to their prospects as well. So same things apply here. Being able to see content, being able to play content, you determine who gets to see what in the overall experience. And the last piece to this, again, being 100% native, being on platform, pays huge dividends. Being able to roll this up into all the other different parts across the business from a KPI perspective, leveraging standard Salesforce reports and dashboards. So what these reports and dashboards look like, as you well know, absolutely infinite in terms of the approach, but being able to keep the power of the data inside the platform is really what this is all about. This is what the Content Enablement Platform from Appinium delivers.